Hi, I'm Craig Phillips and welcome to my trade tips. Today I'm going to show you how you can hang a new door into an existing frame. First thing you'll need to do is purchase the new door. Now size is important. What you need to do is try and buy one similar size to the existing one that's here. So of course you have to measure it from the width and the top to the bottom for the height. Remember, you can cut a little bit off, but you can't add any on. Now I've removed the door. I'm going to take this to the workshop, offer it up against my new door so I can line the hinges and handles up ready to notch out. I'm now in the workshop ready to cut the door down to size and notch the hinges out. I've measured it against the existing door and frame, and I do know I need to take 10mm off the bottom of the door. So I'm going to draw a guideline on there with my spirit level and pencil. And then I'm going to cut it down using a circular saw. I've set it at 10mm, so it's got a guide on there. Hopefully that should cut it exactly where I need it. Perfect cut. All I need to do now is just sand down the edges to take off any splinters. Now I'm ready to plane a little bit off the side. Now I've repositioned the door. I've firmly secured it in between two benches ready to plane down. Now I've planed a millimetre off that, I know it'll fit nice and snugly into the existing door frame. Just going to use a hand sander to take off any edges. Now it's ready to mark up for the hinges. I've now clamped the existing door to the back of the new door so I can line the hinges up. I've got myself a set square and I'm just making sure that the two top ends are square. Then I can mark up all three hinges with a pencil. And now I'm getting ready to mark up and notch them out. Now the three locations for the hinges are all notched out, I'm ready to screw them into position. First of all, I'm going to drill a pilot hole so the wood doesn't split and then screw them down firmly. Perfect. That's the hinge fitted nice and flush now at the edge of the door, ready to do 2 more. Now reposition the door, I'm going to measure up to get an accurate marking where the existing handle was. And make sure it's square across the side of the door, again using the set square. Find myself the centre of the door edge, and then I'm ready to drill a hole through there to fit the latch. Now it needs to go back about 65mm, so I'm going to make a mark on the end of my spade piece, 65mm, so I don't drill down too far into the door. Now I've drilled that out to the required depth. What I need to do is create the right shape, the square shape what the latch is. So I'll mark that up and I'll chisel it out using a chisel. Now we've created the hole for the latch to actually fit into. The next hole we need to do is in both sides of the door to let the bar go through there, the handle to be able to operate the latch. How we do that is we measure it from there, mark it on the door and drill through both sides. Now hopefully when we put the latch into position and we slide the bar through, perfect. What we need to do now is place the handles into position, drill some more pilot holes, screw them firmly down on both sides. That's the handles and the hinges now fitted. It's ready to take it back in the house and hang the door. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is line the new door up with the existing frame and the hinges where they're notched out in the existing frame. Now this of course can be a little bit tricky if you're on your own and you've got nobody to hold the door. So what you'll need to do is get a couple of bars, wedge it up into position and line the hinges up. Once you've lined them up, you'll be able to get your first screw in it. Once you've got your first one in, you can then do the same with your bottom one. And then one in the top hinge. Now having 3 screws in there should take the weight of the door. You can now remove your bars and just check that the door closes first and the latch clips into place. Perfect. Once you're happy with that, you can then carry on, put the rest of the screws into all the hinges. And that's how easy it is to hang your own door. Hopefully my trade tips will instill the confidence in you to be able to do it yourself. Remember, if you've got any DIY questions you'd like me to answer, fire them over to the website. But if you want to purchase any of the tools that I've been using in the video, please visit silverlinetools.com.